Okay. Um, I'm really not sure how to say stuff like this, but this is a kind of a big update. I'm not even sure if I'd consider this an update, but I'm now out of high school, and that means a lot, actually. Um, that means I'm now I was legally an adult last year when I turned 18. Um, I am now actually considered an adult now that I'm out of high school. Um, but I haven't live streamed as much as I want to, and I wish I could do a live stream more than I usually do. um, and what I mean by that is I really do like live streaming, but I've been really discouraged lately, and I really don't want to talk to other people about this. I just don't, because I've seen people who are younger than me, for example, around 15 to 16 years old, and make one video that was like a month ago, and they have more subs than me than ever on YouTube. That to me is really discouraging, and I actually really hate that. But I know why it is the way it is, because my videos aren't what people want to see. My videos aren't edited. They're not. They're just raw audio and video, and that's just true. Ever since September of 2021, my videos ever since then have just been straight like highlights that I've downloaded from my stream, from my Twitch streams and uploaded. And there have been several videos, actually a good amount of videos I've been wanting to upload, but by the time I did, you know how Twitch has like their only like after 30 days a Twitch stream gets deleted or whatever. Um yeah. I have streamed Terraria a lot and meant to upload Terraria videos a lot, and I always ended up forgetting. Believe it or not, I meant to upload a video of me defeating King Slime, which is true. I defeated King Slime. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. If not, I was gonna upload it a fight of me fighting him anyway. But yeah, it can get pretty discouraging that someone makes a video. I don't know how to edit. By the way, is what I'm trying to. I guess is the easier way to say it. I don't know how to edit, and I think that's why I average around 15 to 30, maybe even 40 on a good day views, which is good for what I am. You know, at least I'm glad someone's at least watching. But at the same time, I'm kind of just mad, I guess. Because like I said, it does get pretty discouraging that a 16-year-old can make a great video. And I don't know if I'm just like jealous or what, but it kind of does tick me off. Because I've been uploading for over 5 years now. And that's true. May 28th, 2017, I uploaded my first video ever. I was at my dad's house when it happened. I remember that. I remember the first people that viewed it too. um, but anyway, I guess that's over with that rant. Now, I'm redoing my background, which is why I'm not using my face cam, and that's why my name is on top of the screen that under above my username on Fortnite. Um, because I planned on trying to see what it's like to not use a webcam, and I have yet to stream without a webcam. Because last time, whenever I made that decision, it was like 2 days after my last stream, which was like almost 3 weeks ago, if not already 3 weeks ago. And I just wish I was more. I don't know. If I could stream once a day, I could. But every time I'm on my computer, I just watch YouTube or Twitch. I really do. And frankly, I don't think a lot of people like just watching someone just sit there and watch Twitch, even though there are surprisingly a number of streamers who do that anyway and rack up thousands of viewers at the same time. You know, we got XQC, he's been watching nothing but videos, well, not all the time, but you know what I mean. He used to watch videos for like an hour worth of videos, and then he'd start playing games. But that's another topic I'll get to in a second. But but it's not just XQC. I think Greek God X, he's like the reactor god at this point, among a few others. But I think that's just because content is just being drained. Like the Twitch era was quite a while ago, but ever since 2020 started, I just feel like content on both YouTube and Twitch has just died out quick. And I just think that's a big problem. I mean, yeah, there are great games coming out, but it's just not the same anymore. And it's true. Gaming just doesn't seem the same. Even for me. I stream mostly Fortnite, and look at me. I'm doing fairly decent. And I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing, Like, let's say right now I'm at 164 subscribers. Let's say literally no one watched it. Like, all like almost 200, 300 videos of mine? I don't even know how many videos I have. Let's say literally they all have 0 views, and I have 164 actual subscribers. I would still upload. I would still upload just for the hell of it. I would still stream if no one watches me anyway, but truth be told, I would still stream. I still do stream. I just don't stream that often. And I wish I did. I upload as often as I possibly can. I want to upload everything. But the thing is that I am so dead set on Fortnite because I hate missing out. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I hate missing out on stuff, which is why I'm like, one of the reasons why I still play Fortnite, because I just love the stuff in it, and I just love the game in general. But I don't know. And I tried to stream on a console, or not on a console, but with the console. And I'll be honest, there's a distinct difference. Streaming while playing a game on a console and not streaming and playing on a console, if you get what I'm trying to say. I much enjoy not streaming on a console and playing on, for example, let's take my Xbox for example. I prefer playing on my Xbox and not be streaming and playing on my Xbox. Not only because, well, I have it to where messages don't show up anyway, but there's just a distinct feeling in it. There really is. Same goes for my PlayStation. I was playing God of War, no one watched. And, well, that's not the reason why there's a distinct difference, but still. I just feel like there's just a big difference in gaming nowadays. Like, I don't know if it's because I just grew up on like a PlayStation 2 and games like Guitar Hero, GTA 3, the original Lego Star Wars games and all that, and like Lego Indiana Jones and all that. And eventually came Minecraft, and like I grew up on the Xbox Kinect after the PlayStation 2. My first video game I ever played was Ratchet and Clank. Those are the kind of games that I'm used to. And games like Ratchet and Clank, the more unrealistic games, like for example No Man's Sky. That's why I like games like Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Subnautica, all those, because it's unrealistic, and because of games like Ratchet and Clank, which is based off of like space and going to other planets. That's why I like games like this, because you do that sort of. And that's why I don't really care for a lot of other games other than the ones that really pique my interest. That's why I never streamed it, but I'm still going to eventually. But I never did stream it. But I did play a lot of Dead by Daylight recently, and I already stopped playing it because it was just getting the same. No offense to any Dead by Daylight like players that just stick to it. Go right ahead. I mean, I can't stop you or anything, but I don't know. It's just not the same. Like, I miss 2016, to be honest. 2016 was a decent year, sort of, except for the end of it. Um, but for gaming, I would go back to 26. I would go back to 2014 to 2017 for gaming. I want to relive that era. I don't care if I'm younger. I do it for gaming because to me that was a good gaming era. So, if I had a time machine, I would so go back and just to re-witness all the games that I came across because without the YouTubers that I grew up on, I oh, that's another thing I'll get on. Without the YouTubers that if I didn't watch the YouTubers I grew up on, I don't think I'd be where I'm at. I don't think I'd be into the games that I'm in now. Like Papers, Please. I don't even have it. I've been wanting to get it for a while. But Papers, Please, that to me is a great game. I love Papers, Please. Subnautica, I've been loving that game since like 2014 when it was like first available to the public. And just it's crazy because I just don't get it. I really don't. A lot of games nowadays they're great, but then they that's a like they just don't last long at all, if at all. And I noticed the term "dead game" gets used overused too. Like I hate that term. Like I really hate. I hate a lot of today's terms like fire, uh, dead game, dead streamer. I hate that. If you're a dead streamer, that to me a dead streamer means literally like 100 viewers or less than a like 50 viewers or less, then you're a dead streamer. 75 viewers or less, then yeah, you're considered a dead streamer. A dead game, I'm pretty sure if there was a game that was dead, literally no one would be playing it. Like not like it was literally zero daily to monthly players. Dead game. That's what I would consider a dead game. And don't even get me started on the term fire. I absolutely hate that term. I hate it when someone say, you know, this is fire or, you know, like, oh, this beat is so fire or it's hot or whatever. Just say this beat is sick or like this beat is awesome. Like, who says fire anymore? I mean, I said it like twice just because everyone else was and I kind of wanted to fit in. And I got so tired of hearing it. That's all I heard for like a solid year or so, at least. And I just don't get it. Like where these turn like I don't care I say yeet all the time. To me, I don't have a problem with yeet, but I just hate a lot of stuff from today's world. I I just really can't. I really can't live with it. I try to ignore it. That's why I'm a lot carefree about a lot of things that I do. Sometimes say depending on what it is, of course, not in the way you think, but I can't really I really don't know how else to tell you or I guess show you what I'm trying to say. um I guess I guess just out of all of that in the last 15 minutes, I guess what I've been trying to say is that I just haven't been happy. Well, I'm always happy, but not in today's society. I'm. I apologize if you hear that. I've just been confused, I guess. I have no idea. Um, and there's a lot of stuff that has kind of confused me as well as let's talk about cancel culture. Why don't we, huh? A lot of to me it's not that hard to not get canceled. In my head, it doesn't seem like it. Only because um only because the stuff that the cancel culture people say um like it gets to the people that they're trying to cancel. So in that matter, it's like that's how they cancel people. Because what they say gets to the person that they're trying to cancel. Take Schlatt. Let's take Jay Schlatt for example. That man has been trying. That man has almost been canceled. I don't know how many times, but you know why he hasn't been canceled? Because he didn't let it get to him. That's why. So that to me explains a lot on why people like Schlatt have not been canceled. Is because well, it's just to me it just seems easy as well, which I think is why a lot of people don't get canceled, like Tyler the Creator, Kanye West, you know, people like Eminem and all that. They haven't been canceled because well, they're not going to change. That and they simply just don't care what those people have to say. So that's why the people that get canceled or try to get canceled don't get canceled. It's just that simple. So if I ever got canceled for something, I mean, I don't know what. I can't think of anything why I would do because I tried not to do anything cancelable, if you know what I'm trying to say. I really tried to avoid topics like that or anything that might trigger something because I'm just I really because I would post a comment on YouTube. That's another. Let's talk about that as well. The stuff I would put on, um, I would make like a comment, and there's video proof of this too. And someone would roast my profile picture, and the profile picture is me, is a picture of me, my actual like face. And I don't get it because this person does not know me at all. I don't know them. And they would like make fun of like my forehead or something, or like just the way I look. And I don't delete the comment. I really don't. I just let them have at it because I ignore it. I've learned to ignore stuff over the internet. um, I, 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 uh, I apologize that this video is just kind of all over the place. I'm just really confused on today's world and stuff and like my stance on it. There's just so much stuff that I wish I could just put my fist through. Like I wish I could put my fist through a lot of like the people like I wish I could just punch the living crap out of people who use like the L plus ratio plus didn't ask kind of thing because I hate stuff like that because to me it makes no sense. Like people like on Instagram it is horrible. People say who question mark or why be better like Who cares who cares if a young boy is better? Listen to whoever the frick you want to listen to. And nobody is better than anyone. You know, depending on what it is, of course. Like if it's esports, yeah, there's going to be some players who are better than others. That's true with like not just esports, that's true with any sport. Hockey, football, basketball, soccer, there are going to be players who are better than others. So you don't really got to be, dogging on anyone who is worse than another person. And not all, and if it comes to music as well, no one is better than anyone else. All rap, like let's talk about rappers. Oh, it is horrible with rap music. Is horrible with rappers. A lot of people think one rapper is better than the other. My personal opinion, I like the older rap generation more than today's rap generation. I hate today's rap generation. I really do. They're all the same. There's no flow, no nothing. And that's why I really like older like music, music I grew up on in the Y2K and like the 2010s era. Like 2010 to 20, I'd say about 18 to me was the best. Maybe 2017 were the best era for music. That to me was. And that's what I grew up on. Especially around the 2010 era and before the 2010s. That's what I like. That's what I want. That's what I prefer. Today, music to me is too easy to make. There's no effort into it. And it's like there are 5 people who have baby in their name. We have Little Baby, there's Da Baby, we have Sada Baby, Baby Keem, and Santana Baby. I don't know if you know who Santana Baby is. I don't even know who he is. I've just seen his name several times and then I've heard one song by him, but still, kind of a bigger underground-ish name, but there's 5 people that have Baby in their name. It's just Baby. No, there's 6. Birdman sometimes goes by Baby. 6 people who go by Baby. Like, what's the deal with that? Like, why does everyone just choose to have Baby in their name? I just don't know anymore. Like, I'm still gonna do what I want to do. Rather people like it or not. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna say almost everything I want. There are obviously some things I can't say, if you know what I mean. But it's like, you either like me for what I do or you just don't. Like, I'm not trying to start anything, but a lot of people really hate other races for no reason either. Like, I know that's what racism is, but just why? Like, what did this race do to you? Because a lot of people, especially today, Indians, native people, hates people like me for what our race did to theirs 300 years ago. There's nothing we could do about it 300 years later. And I just hate a lot of today's people. That's just true. A lot of people are too sensitive and care too much about what happens in the past. Because what happens in the past is long gone. That's just facts. And I'm just tired of it. I really am. In this whole time, I've been so confused on, because some things I wanted to do in the past, apparently you can't do just willingly. Like, you have to have certain, a license, for example, or something. I mean, obviously this is quite a while ago, and I have forgotten about it now, but... And... It's just confusing. That's just all it is. It's just plain confusing. And I don't know rather to... Like, if I had the world's... Like I said earlier, if I had the world's biggest fist, I would put my fist through a whole lot of people's faces, if I could. Today's people specifically. There's probably some people who are probably some people are going to get sensitive about this whole video, probably. So be it. You know, I can't change what you think or whatever. And just... It's just true. A lot of stuff today, you know, music, YouTube, videos, you know, Twitch streaming or just streaming in general. It's just way too easy. A lot of things, a lot of people as well today in today's world, especially my generation, and I'm not this kind of person, but a lot of people who are around my age or younger who have a job only stick with it for about a week and then don't go back to it because it's work and they don't want to do that. Like, I hate doing work, I really do. But the thing is that once I start doing it, I like, you know, I'm already like in the mindset, like my mind's on autopilot, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I have to do this now or whatever. And that's why I always consider myself a strange person, because there's stuff I don't want to do, but at the same time, I'm somewhat decent at doing it. So that's why I'm always reliable, and I hate being reliable. But I have no choice but to accept it, because I'm either decent or good or I'm amazing at it. And I kind of hate it, but yet again I don't, because I'd rather be good at something and not do it than do it and not be good at it. And I think that's the problem with a lot of today's people, is that they're not good at doing what they want to do. And that's why a lot of people quit. I mean, I know I'm the one to talk, because I quit a lot of things. But it's true. I can't really say much, but it's true. And I just feel like this whole world needs just one big wake-up call. Like, if aliens are real, come invade us. You know, do what you need to do. Just end it all, I guess. I don't know. Just give this whole world a wake-up call. And, you know, I miss when I was younger and I didn't have a single worry in the world. Even though there was some pretty bad stuff happening, I just didn't have to worry about it. Because I'm just so over, like, I'm so done with today's world. I've said that about 1,000 times now, but that's really all I could think of to get off my chest. It's just stuff like that. But before I, you know, end it here, I do have one last thing to say. Another thing I've noticed is that when you were in, like, let's say 4th to 7th grade, or 3rd to 7th grade, people don't like you. You know, they won't like you for whatever reason. You know, probably just you being you. But after high school, or around high school, when they see you being successful and actually doing good in, like, life, for example, then they start being your friend. It's either because they're fake friends, or they just want to get your money, or they just want part of that success because they can't stand seeing someone else who is considered lesser than them or higher than them successful. That's why I don't really, like on Facebook, I don't really have too many of my previous school classmates on Facebook. Only the ones I really cared for or really liked. The others, no. No, they can screw off for all I care. But that's just true with it, not just me, anyone. That's just true. I guess that's really all I got to talk about and stuff. I hope you guys can kind of see what I'm trying to go for, what I'm trying to say. I apologize that this video absolutely means nothing or just really anything, but you know, I look forward to the future, you know, no matter what it is, because it's either going to make me a good person, a decent person, or it's just, you know, whatever it is. The world's just a whatever place nowadays. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh well. Hope you guys have a nice day. I'm sorry I didn't really... I planned on live streaming on YouTube for my 5 years of uploading on YouTube, but... And I had stuff going on and stuff, and it's kind of too late at this point. But I thought I'd just share, like, my stance on today's world and stuff and what I'd prefer and everything. I hope you guys have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.